Here's a number that should bother you. Many lottery winners report facing serious financial trouble within just a few years. Not because they lacked money, because they never changed the beliefs that shaped how they used it. Today, we're counting down 7 money beliefs quietly keeping people broke. And the one at the very end is the belief almost everyone holds without realizing it. Money beliefs aren't harmless opinions. They're operating systems. They run in the background of every financial decision you make, and most of them were installed before you turned 12. From a parent's offhand comment, a childhood memory of scarcity, a phrase repeated so often it became gospel. Let's start dismantling them. Number 7. Money is the root of all evil. Except that's not even the real quote. The actual line from the New Testament is, "The love of money is a root of all kinds of evil." One word changes everything. Money itself is neutral, a tool, like a hammer. The belief that money is inherently corrupting gives people permission to stay away from it, to feel virtuous about avoiding wealth entirely. That discomfort quietly steers people away from negotiating raises, starting businesses, or investing, because some part of them believes getting rich makes them a worse person. Number 6. A dollar saved is a dollar earned. Sounds wise. It's actually costing people money. Decades ago, savings accounts paid interest rates far higher than they do now. Today, many basic savings accounts pay less than 1%, while inflation has often run close to 3% a year on average. That means cash sitting in a basic savings account can quietly lose purchasing power over time. There's a principle called the rule of 72. Divide 72 by your interest rate, and that tells you roughly how many years it takes to double your money. At a fraction of a percent, that's well over a century. At a 7% return, closer to the long-run historical average of the stock market, it's about 10 years. Saving isn't the finish line. It's just step 1. Number 5. I'll start investing once I have more money. This is the most expensive sentence in personal finance. Imagine 2 people. Person A invests $200 a month starting at age 25 and stops entirely at 35. Just 10 years. Then never adds another dollar. Person B waits until 35, then invests $200 a month every year until 65. Assuming a consistent average annual return, Person A can end up with more money than Person B, despite investing for a third of the time. That's the mechanics of compound growth, often called one of the most powerful forces in finance. Time in the market beats timing the market, more often than not. Number 4. Rich people got lucky, or they were born into it. Research summarized in books like The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas Stanley found something surprising. A large share of American millionaires are first-generation wealthy. They didn't inherit fortunes. They built modest, unglamorous businesses, plumbing companies, small manufacturing firms, insurance agencies, and lived below their means for decades. The myth of luck is comforting because it removes responsibility, but it also removes possibility. Number 3. More income will fix my money problems. This is called lifestyle creep, and it's a well-documented pattern in behavioral finance. Studies on lottery winners have repeatedly found that many end up in financial trouble within a few years of their win, not because the money vanished mysteriously, but because spending expanded to match it. New house, new car, new obligations. Income solves a math problem. It doesn't solve a behavior problem. Without a system for saving and investing automatically, a bigger paycheck just means a bigger version of the same leak. Number 2. All debt is bad debt. This one keeps people from ever using leverage, one of the oldest wealth-building tools in existence. There's a meaningful difference between debt that buys a depreciating comfort, credit card debt on furniture, and debt that acquires an appreciating or income-producing asset, like a mortgage on a rental property or a loan for a business. The wealthy rarely avoid debt entirely. They're selective about it, asking one question: does this debt make me money, or does it just make me feel good today? And number one, the belief almost everyone carries without noticing: I'm just not a numbers person. Psychologist Carol Dweck spent decades researching what she called fixed versus growth mindsets. People with a fixed mindset believe ability is static. You're either good with money or you're not. People with a growth mindset believe financial literacy is a skill, like Lear.